Hey budgeties, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name's Mo. I'm 29, working on my financial freedom journey. And if you're returning, hey friend, I really should add in there working on me and my husband's financial freedom journey, but you get the gist. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. My goal for the end of 2024 is 5,500 YouTube subscribers. So I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in, watching my videos, liking, commenting, all the things, okay? So in this video, a lot of people don't like these videos. I've noticed just that I don't get a lot of traction and views on them, but I gotta be honest to my financial freedom journey and transactions and closeouts. Now, when I say closeouts, I really mean like a one paycheck closeout. People don't really like that too much, and you guys really don't like the transactions. And listen, I'm with you. I hate doing it just as much as you guys hate seeing it, but I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. So let's get into it. We got some things, okay? Y'all know I love the chit chat. And I hope you guys love to hear me chit chat as much as I love to chitty and chat. So this is my new budget planner. Basically, it's just a binder that I got from Target. And I have some printouts in here. Like so. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go to July for that first paycheck. And we're gonna close out the first paycheck. So we're gonna pull her out. Bam. We're gonna be exactamendo. We have the transactions on the back. I'm gonna go over some transactions. It's really not a lot, but we're not gonna really close it all out. We're gonna just, you see how we do checks? My husband and I sit through everything that we know we sent the money to, and it's come out of our account, and we check it off. Just because, like, have you ever like sent money somewhere and then maybe they didn't take it, and then you think you got a lot of money in your account and you really don't? Been there one too many times. But let's go over the calendar really fast because, you know, life is lifing. So the 4th of July happened, payday. We're going to get paid this week, but my husband's birthday was on the 14th of July, which is why I did not post a video on Sunday, because we just really wanted to experience the moment. Also, you're going to see how much ridiculous amount of money we spent. And we're going to say we, but it's me. So I'm going to have to pay myself back. I got to be real. My husband and I probably I need to do a video about our credit card debt, because we're kind of racking up some stuff and we're going to pay it off because that's the type of people we are, but we just need better self-discipline. That's probably one of the biggest things. So, you know, I like to write hard, so I'm going to take this out as well so I can write on the back of this or the front, because I'm just a hard writer. Hard writer is crazy. I think I was thinking writer and worker. Because both can be true. Okay, so I think I did this budget kind of late when I did it. Why am I saying that? Because the numbers are very specific. So, the actual numbers, well, you know what? First, let's go ahead and do the transactions. It's probably quicker and easier for us to do that, so then I can fill in the numbers a little bit more easier. But we're not gonna like the numbers, because when I say I've been spending so much, and it's me. I'm the problem, it's me. Isn't that what she said? That's what I heard her say. Okay, really, it's been close. Can I just be honest? First of all, I used to tell my husband this when I first met him. I used to say this when I was an undergrad. If TJ Maxx was a man, I'd marry him. I love me some TJ Maxx down, okay? And like, really, you can find some really good quality pants that maybe were originally $90, and you can, I don't know, let's say get them for $40. Is that what I did here? Maybe. No, I think so. That's the other thing. You can get the clothes, which is why I love TJ Maxx, but you know what you can also do? You can also get like a whole bunch of other crap. So like, I bought us like this coffee syrup. I love it. It's so good. It's white mocha, 10 out of 10 recommend. And it was only like $4 or $5. And then it just adds up. I gotta be honest. You know what I'm saying? But life be lifing. Okay, so when I went to TJ Maxx, I usually go by myself. My husband does not go with me, and if he does, he likes to wait in the car. Boo, right? He's just such a party pooper. This, I felt like, was kind of like a date or whatever between the both of us, so that's one of like fun money. So we went and ate some Thai food that cost $66.55. And what's crazy is, like, I don't know if this is good or bad, but I'm not an entree girl. Like, I'm gonna eat some appetizers down, okay? So for me, I think it's crazy how it adds up to so much, but I guess when you get 2 appetizers, it, you know, the math is mathing. It gets higher and higher. Okay, so we went to Sam's Club, went grocery shopping. That was July 8th. That was $25 $2.90. And then also my husband is that guy. Oh, I gotta have pizzas so bad. Okay, so I told him when he gets pizza or hot dogs, whatever he gets, you gotta add it. Mo's not doing it because Mo's on a diet, okay? She is unbigging her back. We got our honeymoon coming up soon, and I'm just trying to, you know, be cute and sexy and look good in a bathing suit. I really haven't even been inside water in a long time. It's been a minute. But also, if you don't know, when it comes to our food budget, we like to go to multiple stores. First of all, we mostly shop at Aldi and Sam's. Aldi doesn't have everything. Sam's doesn't have anything. So we also usually have to go to Walmart. And then we here in New Orleans also have this place called Rouse's, which is really a last resort because I feel like it's expensive. Okay, so that was Aldi, and this one is $47.54. We really are spending a lot of money on food. You're gonna see another one and it's gonna be horrible. But then also, there's this makeup company. I'm trying to like explain everything to you guys so you can be in my mind when I did what I did and why I did what I did. So anyway, there's this makeup company called Danessa Myrick. It's a black woman and she makes really good makeup and it blends well. She has not had my color, but then she restocked. And so I was like, oh my God, I gotta buy it. And so that's what I did. You're gonna ask me, where's the money coming from? This is why my husband and I, we have to sit down and go over our credit card statements and redo our numbers because we need discipline. I'm not afraid to admit it, right? My name is Mo and I have a problem. Like, no, for real. Like, I don't know. And I also feel like, and you know, you guys can disagree in the comments or tell me how you feel, but also I've been on this journey for like 4 years and I feel like I've been doing such a good job at holding on to my money or whatever. And the struggle has been real, you guys. And I don't know, I'm just like, geez, I want to let loose a little bit. I want to, you know, buy my makeup and I want to buy this and I want to buy clothes. And I have to be honest, my husband and I, we are both those people that we still have clothes from high school. Both of us graduated high school over 10 years ago. Literally, it's to the point where my husband will go to work and he'll come home and his shirt is busted through. And he'll be like, I don't understand. I love this shirt. And I'm like, well, I don't know, buddy. 10 years of a shirt. I think that's all it has. I don't know, you know? Okay, so then on July 11th, I'm sucking at writing. We went to Sam's, and this is for gas. This is my gas. My husband takes his 40 for gas, and then he minds his business, and I don't ask questions. So for me, it ended up being $30.75. I literally was on E, so my car is teeny tiny. It's a little boop, you know, she doesn't take too much. So 30 was a lot for me. And Sam's Club has some pretty good affordable gas, so I'm usually shocked when it's that amount. But yeah, she was empty. Again, we got July 11th. Clearly, I don't know if this is all happened July 11th because you guys know it hits different days. But yeah. Okay, so July 11th, again, this one is saying it's house. I think this is when we got like some coffee stuff, syrup and whatnot. This ended up being $24 even. Okay, and then after that went to Rouse's. Like I was saying, we usually, this is on the 12th, we usually go there to just like pick up random stuff. This was 12th or 11th, I don't know. We're gonna put Rouse's. I think it does say 11. Well, I'm just gonna keep it because I already put it. That's gonna be food, and it was $8.89. Oh, you know what, I know exactly why I went there. So because I have a sweet tooth and I'm trying not to eat sweets, mind you, we have a vending machine, so we have a lot of candy and stuff in the house, which is problematic. I tried to get fruit to replace. We had bought a pineapple, cut it up, my husband cut it up, and then what did I do? I killed it. And he was like, oh my God, I want another pineapple. And I said, oh, say less. I'm gonna go get not only a pineapple, I'm gonna get some cherries and I'm gonna get some apples. And then I've ate a lot of it, but you know what? It's better that than the sweets. So I'm okay with the life that I'm living, honestly. Okay, we're gonna do July 12th again. Went to Target. Now this right here, it was a lot of money, but these were clothes and it was for me. I know you're disappointed, and maybe I am, but I was so cute in them clothes, y'all. I just gotta get it together. Or maybe set more money aside. Like if I'm gonna do it, then that's fine, but set more money aside. So on the 12th, I went and got my husband a birthday gift. So what do I want to put here? Did I write down what store? No. So I'm just gonna say B-Day gift. When you guys see how much these B-Day gifts cost, it's gonna be ridiculous, and that's okay because we can readjust and figure it out. But this was for my husband, a backpack. He takes a backpack to work. His job bought him a backpack 4 years ago, and he has a big old hole in it, so I got him a backpack. Now this was a good cheap one, but when I say backpacks are so freaking expensive, like to replace the one his job gave him, it was gonna cost over $200. Not happening. So Academy, for whatever reason, there's a lot of academies in Louisiana, or at least in New Orleans area. I have never in my life seen so many of them, but whatever. So they had some really good sales. So I spent $38.49 for his backpack. I actually had no intentions, like no plans on getting him a physical gift. I was giving him a clicker for his car. That was gonna be like $150. We were gonna go to the gun range, not gun range, but yeah, we were gonna take a class so we can get our license to carry. Those were my plans, and go out to eat. But you're gonna see the plans. The plans were altered. Okay, so July 10th, this is when our couples therapy came out. The good news there is that we usually go once a month, but we talked to our therapist. Really, she talked to us. She's like, I really see no point of you guys wasting your money. I said, friend, I know I liked you. No, but really, she's just like, you come when you have a little, you problem or something. I see you quarterly. That'll work. I'm like, every 3 months, I can dig that, because $243 is a lot of money. And our sessions is once a month, usually for an hour and a half. So really in that last session, we kind of really didn't have too much to talk about. So it was like, oh, okay. We use the tools she gives us. We're very intentional with how we speak to each other, all the things. So when she was like, yeah, I'm going to see you in October, I said, you will see us in October. You will see us in October. Love that for us. So $243. It's a steep bill, but you do what you got to do. And this is me being completely honest. This right here is an interest charge on my credit card. Like, I'm trying to let you guys know your girl is tripping on the credit card. So this was $24.46. I like that. I have a Travel Capital one, and then I have a Travel Delta American Express. I like the benefits. I feel like my American Express don't really benefit me as much as it once did, because they changed the rules, but I feel like I like the benefits. But you definitely got to pay your freaking credit card, okay? Every month, every week, honestly. So I really am trying to do better. I'm letting you guys know. When I let you know, that's accountability. I need accountability. So that's what I'm trying to do, and that is a hot mess. And here we are. Okay, so now we're gonna go on to like around the time with my husband's birthday, what we did. I'm not gonna take too much, but I'm gonna tell you what the expenses, and then also grocery shopping. Yes, we went grocery shopping on my husband's birthday, and if you're mad, that's okay. Okay, so before his birthday on the 13th, he was like, I want some steak, and I'm a pescatarian, so that has nothing to do with me. But we went to Outback, and we're gonna put B-Day. And that was $54.88, which is not bad, because you're gonna see other expenses. And then we're gonna go with the shopping, because we went grocery shopping on his birthday. We probably could have won a different day, but life was lifing. Okay, so $46.93, and this was at Aldi. Okay, and this is July 14th. And then we also went to Sam's. Now here's the issue with Sam's. I'm gonna put food, but I'm gonna do another line. I think I'm gonna put house, because I have this problem. When you like go to a grocery store, but you're like, dang, I also need something else. So we needed tissue, and we needed toothpaste. So Sam's get extra expensive, and the reason why I want to make sure I separate it is because I don't want this to come out of our food budget. I already think we're over, but I don't want it to come out of our food budget, because once it comes out of our food budget, and then we need more food, blah 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 blah. So the actual amount was $123.53. Okay, so for the toothpaste, it was $11.98 minus, well, let's do $11.98. That was a toothpaste. Also, this is a 5-pack toothpaste. The last time we bought some was in February. So March, April, May, June, July. Really, it's about 6 months, because you got to include February. So February, March, April, May, June, July. That's not bad, right? So if we do like 5 or 6, we could divide this by, let's divide this by 6. That means $1.99 per month for toothpaste. So I'm not bad. So $11.98 is what we have for toothpaste. Then the problem, I don't know if it's a problem or what, but what I know is it cost some money. It was the tissue, okay? So that was $22.98. So we have $34.96, and that's gonna go to house, $34.96. Okay, so we're gonna take that $34.96. I don't know why I pulled this away, and we're gonna subtract 120. What is it? 123.53. So technically, what we spent was $88.57 on food. 88.57. That's similar to like that last check in June. We spent some of that on protein, and my husband and I go back and forth. Is protein, should that be considered food or house? I don't know. I feel like you drink a freaking protein shake, so why not be food? But whatever. I actually do not care. Just make it work. Okay, so that was Sam's Club food and house. And then we have two birthday events or situations we did, and I'm not even done spending money. So we went and ate food, and we went to a very nice fancy restaurant. That's all I'm saying, because the price here was $142.28, and that includes the tip. And then we also went bowling. We love to bowl. We're bowlers. Bowling, and that was B-Day. We got a little special deal, so that only cost $22. Now you're probably like, girl, how much else? So I'm still getting him the clicker. That's about $150. I have $300 saved, but this is all going to be well over $300. And then we both want to get our gun license. But I do have money in my sinking fund, and if you know me, I'm willing to empty out the sinking fund before I take out like emergency fund money or something like that. So this is where we are right now. Let's see what we can highlight, what we can say, what we can shake. We're gonna do yellow for food, just because. Oh, let's do orange. Let's do orange for food, because that's just more the consistent one I want to say. So let's do here. That should be the last thing of food. Ooh, that was so not it. Food. Now we're only supposed to be spending $200 a paycheck for food, but do we? I don't know. We got so much more. That's house, like all the things. Food, and then food, and then food. Okay, so let's do some math. This couples therapy is a bill. Okay, I feel like I should have put it under there. It's like switched it out, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's see. We need to do house of color. So 88.57, 88.57. That's the last one. We'll go bottom to top plus 46.93. Then we're gonna plus 8.89. Then we're gonna plus 47.54. Then we're gonna plus, oh God, we're over 16.74. Then we're gonna plus 3.01. Then we're gonna plus 25.90. Okay, so we're at 237.58. And you know, something I was thinking is like, people are probably wondering, well, how did you get all this credit card? Well, it's not like thousands of dollars. It's definitely in the hundreds. But the credit card definitely comes up because like when we go over with food, I don't tell you how we figure it out, because I just swipe my credit card. So if we're over on food, I'm just like, oh, that's fine. Okay, I'll just pay it back later, but I never pay it back. I'm being honest, you guys. I hate it. So it's 237.58. And then the next one, we'll just put it on a different like paycheck or transaction thingamabobber. And let's do pink for house, because, you know, why was that so crooked? And let me go ahead and make sure you guys can see. Yeah, okay. So house is gonna be this one. And then house is gonna be this one. Also, the other thing when it comes to like house stuff and when it comes to spending money, I'm also one of those people who's like, oh yeah, we can do it out. We could just do a little extra, do blah, blah, blah. And then I feel like paying for convenience is important. And there's nothing wrong with the paying for convenience. It's simply, you got to budget the convenience. And that's what we're going to have to do a better job at. So 34.96, and then we're going to add 24, and then we're going to add 34.90. So a lot of money, 93.86. So my husband and I are going to have our, you know, we decide to have our, we do like a marriage meeting, a family meeting on Sundays. Didn't do it on Sunday because it was his birthday. So instead on Monday, and discuss, you know, what stuff is gonna be like. So I will do an update with you guys in a different video on like what we discussed and, you know, how we're gonna move forward with the debt. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably, I don't want it to come from a paycheck. I'd rather it come from sinking funds to anything, but I'll let you guys know. Okay, so when we're closing out a budget, what we do is go to our actual, just make sure like our numbers were actually what we thought they were gonna be when we budgeted out. And sometimes they are and sometimes they're not. So that's what we're gonna do. We always say we're starting off with $0, zero base budget. This was actually my husband's paycheck, $1,685.57. Mine was actually $2,396.01. I'm just gonna do the math because it's, you know, better safe than sorry. $1,685.57. Then we're gonna plus $2,396.01. And so that is $4,081.58. Okay, $4,081.58. Now, when it comes to our bills, I'm gonna go through each one. I'm only gonna do the ones we've actually already paid, just so we can be accurate on where the numbers are. Because what happens if like the internet comes up less or more? I wanted to be intentional about the numbers being factual. Okay, I'm gonna start with electricity. It was a little cheaper. It was $139.59. Our rent, we put $804 aside. We just pay our rent out of both checks, so that's $804 times 2, $1608. It's actually $1607, so we just keep $1. Internet didn't come out. Subscriptions haven't come out. I'm so anal in particular when it comes to our student loans. We don't have them on auto pay. Well, we did, but they wasn't coming out. So I just go in and I just, as soon as we get our check, I pay. YMCA comes out the very first of every month. Car insurance comes out the last of every month, so that doesn't come out yet. Life insurance, I actually don't know, but it hasn't hit yet, so there's that. We paid our $243. I'm so excited for that not to be a bill for the next, because what is it, July, August, September, October, 3 months. Love that. And then this phone bill, this is not on auto pay because it's to my mama's account, and because she has her information auto paid, I gotta give that physically. So that sometimes is a battle because sometimes I forget. My mom's like, you didn't pay the bill, and then I'll be like, okay, you know what, you're right, let me just put it in your account. So that goes back and forth. And then we split that $257 for our student loans. So let me show you. We did $257 divided by 2, $128.50. So when you add to his $300, he did $428.50, and then $128.50 when you add plus $197 for mine, it was $325.50 for mine. Ooh, I'm so sad about this. It was $237.58, so that's what we're gonna put here. $237.58. We're gonna give my husband his $40, and then mine's just $30 and some change, but I'm gonna just give myself $40. You're probably like, girl, that's not literal, that's not accurate. Here's the thing, because it's so freaking hot outside, I've been blasting my air and my gas goes faster, so I might go and run up and give it tomorrow. I'm just being honest. Now we did give ourselves $240 for Essence, and we did not spend that on Essence. So my thought is we could probably get some of this towards our hurricane. I'm sorry. Ooh, look, I'm looking at my hurricane. No, but we're gonna give some of this towards our credit card debt. Like I said, I think I'm gonna do a whole video going over our credit card debt. Maybe it might not even be a video worthy. You know what I mean? May not to know. So I'm gonna keep this blank. But my husband got his $50, and then I got my $50. We got it in cash, and then I went ahead and put that $100 for hurricane in cash. I also took out $291 for my IRA. It hit. My husband took out $291, and it hasn't hit yet for whatever reason. So we are waiting on that. We're going to come back. I think what I'll do is like have a financial update video, which is like when I'm going over our sinking funds, so I can just reallocate everything once I, do what I gotta do to make sure our credit cards are paid, all the things. You gotta do what you gotta do. And listen, that's why I hate when people be like, oh, I can't do the same thing every month. Who said anybody can do the same thing every month? Because I switch it up all the time. My husband switch it up. Stuff happens. Sometimes you got therapy. Sometimes you got appointments. Sometimes you gotta go out of town. Somebody's birthday, or whatever the case may be. So yeah, switch it up. do different things. We got to do better because there's a whole freaking interest charge. When I start seeing interest charges on my credit card, that's how I know it's getting real, and I hate that. Okay, because now you're taking my money for free, and I have money. Like, I don't like that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I was being honest, and it's not always gravy and it's not always blue skies, but I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Bye.